Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Are You a Movie Oracle? We are just slamming through these episodes. I can't believe that we're already on to episode 10. It feels like I've been doing this show forever, and I haven't. It's still just a little baby. But today's episode is quite exciting. Felt it was time the stakes were upped just a little bit, so should be interesting. As always, I encourage you to play along with us. To play along, quite simple. I ask the questions, you try and answer them along with us, and using a pen and paper or your computer, or hell, even using Siri on your phone, or Bixby if you have Android. I hate Bixby. You can keep track of your score, and then by the end of the game, tally it up and post it in the comment section below so that we know how you did. I always love seeing the comments and seeing people tell me how well they fared. I absolutely love it, so I encourage you to do it. If you want to be a competitor in a future episode of Are You a Movie Oracle, we are now taking applications. I'm kidding, we're always taking applications. To apply is really, really simple. All you have to do is reach out to me through private messaging on either Twitter, Facebook, or Instagram, whichever medium you happen to have. I would encourage Twitter, but if you don't have it, go with what you got. And all you have to do is say, hi, I'm interested in being on your show. And yeah, that's pretty much the crux of it. That's it. That's all you gotta do. Super, super easy. You don't have to jump through hoops. I'm not gonna make you like a circus poodle. It's all about having fun, and everyone is welcome. So come one, come all. But enough chit-chatting and explanation of things. Time to start the episode. So, joining me again today for like the 7th time is the wonderful Anthony DeGioia of the Silver Screen Analysis. Hi!
What's up? I'm back. I'm actually really nervous this time. I've kind of been a little bit nervous every time, but now I'm the champion against the Oracle. Oh, we'll see if the 7th time is the charmed for me today.
Okay, to explain what Anthony has just said, I'm not introducing a second guest today, and the layout is a little bit different, and that's because, well, considering he has thrashed every component I have sent his way, we've stacked him up, he's knocked him down, I've kind of felt, what else do I give him? So I decided he should go against me. People have been asking me, when am I going to throw my hat in the ring? And Anthony himself was asking after the last episode, how many episodes do I have to win before I'm declared the official movie oracle? And I'm like, well, since I'm the OG,
high aspirations.
Since I'm the OG, if you want to steal my title, I guess you gotta go against me. So today's episode is a one-on-one featuring moi and Anthony. Anthony has written questions for each category we have today, including the bonus round, should we have one. And considering in the previous episode for an outtake video, I gave Anthony and lovely competitor Adelaide their bonus questions, I had to go and write, yet again, a new set of questions. But Anthony actually changed his category. What did you change it to?
Well, last time I was Sylvester Stallone. That was like a little bit broad in scope, so I narrowed it down to one of my all-time favorite movies, The Goonies.
Go Goonies. My specialized category is the one and only my beloved Charmed, because what else was I going to pick? That's kind of a no-brainer. Okay, it's still simple. It is 10 questions per round, with the first round being multiple choice. Only difference is there are 5 questions per contestant, and we take turns asking each other a question. Nobody can steal a point because you already know the answer to the question, so that would just be cheating, and there would be absolutely no point to that. Again, if we tie, go to bonus round, 10 seconds to answer each question, and we still have the option to request a hint if we're willing to sacrifice half a point from our total score at the end of the game. Okay, now time to reveal the category for round 1. Category for round one is category after my own heart, horror. Okay, since I'm kind of technically the guest here, as well as a host, Anthony gets to go first asking questions. I get to go first answering them. So.
Yes. I'm ready. You ready?
Hit me with your best shot.
All right. What classic horror movie was originally titled The Babysitter Murders? Was it A, Scream, B, Halloween, C, Nightmare on Elm Street, or D, Friday the 13th?
Halloween.
I had a feeling you were probably going to know that one.
Anthony, question one for you. Julia, Holt, and Gabriel are characters from what 2017 movie? Is it A, Rings, B, The Bye Bye Man, C, Annabelle 2, or D, It? Time starts now.
I'm going to go with A.
You are correct. It is A.
All right. You ready for question number 2? What make and model of car was featured in John Carpenter's classic film Christine? Was it A, a Lincoln Continental, B, a Chevy Impala, C, a Plymouth Fury, or D, a Ford Futura? Time starts now.
Oh God, I knew this.
5 seconds.
I want to go C.
You are correct.
Yes!
I'm impressed. That was the one that actually stumped me pretty good. I didn't know that one.
Who starred as Casey in 1996's Scream? Is it A, Demi Moore, B, Drew Barrymore, C, Jessica Biel, D, Scarlett Johansson? Time starts now.
Drew Barrymore?
You would be correct. It is Drew Barrymore.
In what 2011 Canadian horror film does a group of paranormal investigators visit the Collingwood Psychiatric Hospital? Was it A, End of the Line, B, The Devil's Path, C, Grave Encounters?
I want to say Grave Encounters?
You would be correct.
Oh,
Wow, you know your horror. I'm impressed.
I don't know if I've seen
I love that
or not.
movie, and I don't know anybody else that's seen it. I think it's a great movie. I highly recommend it.
Okay. Anthony, who was the actor who became the top star of horror films starting with 1953's House of Wax? Is it A, Paul Kavanagh, B, Vincent Price, C, Frank Lovejoy, D, Paul Picerni? Time starts now.
I want to say... I want to go with Vincent Price.
You're correct, it's Vincent Price.
In the movie Psycho from 1960, Marion Crane uses what alias to sign the register book at the Bates Motel? Was it Mary Samuels, A, B, Marie Stevens, C, Mary Simpson, or D, Marie Samuels?
Oh, shit. I'm just going to take a guess and say A.
Ooh, it would be D.
Damn it. How many Paranormal Activity movies have been released as of 2018? Is it A, 4, B, 6, C, 3, or D, 5? Time starts now.
Six. Question number 5 for horror. In what future Oscar winner had his first ever on-screen role in the 1980 film He Knows When You're Alone? Was it A, Sean Penn, B, Tom Hanks, C, Daniel Day-Lewis, or D, Denzel Washington?
I'm gonna say Sean Penn.
Ooh, it was B, Tom Hanks.
Really?
Yeah. The only time he ever did horror was the very first movie.
Wow, I've never even heard of that movie.
Oh, you haven't? Oh,
No.
I recommend it. It's just fun to kind of go back and see him just so young.
Okay, that's your last question for round 1. What movie from the Howling series was released in 1991? Is it A, Howling New Moon Rising, B. Howling 4, the original Nightmare, C. Howling 2, Your Sister is a Werewolf, or D. Howling 6, The Freaks. Time starts now.
1991. I'm going to say The Howling 4.
You're incorrect. The answer is Howling 6, The Freaks.
Oh, they had already gotten to 6 by then. Yikes.
Category for round 2 is Thriller.
All right, question number 1 in the category of thriller. Who played Larry, the shifty hotel manager, in the movie Identity that featured an ensemble cast led by John Cusack?
Oh, Fuck Me Gently with a Chainsaw. I love that movie, and I have no idea what that actor's name is.
John Hawkes.
John Hawkes. God.
He's that guy that's in everything.
Oh.
Seems like.
The only cast member I know is John Cusack. That's it. Like, I know the other actors, but if you ask me what their names were, I got none of them. Your question: who starred in the 1991 psychological thriller Cape Fear? Time starts now.
All the actors?
We're looking for villain.
Villain, Robert De Niro.
You are correct.
Well, this is funny because I have a Cape Fear question as well.
Oh, no.
How many Academy Awards was Cape Fear nominated for?
2?
That would be correct.
Hail Mary!
Yep. Robert De Niro, Best Actor. Juliette Lewis, Best Supporting Actress. Well done.
The movie God sent me that answer. Thank you. Anthony, what is the name of the fallen angel in the 1998 film Fallen? Time starts now.
Oh, Denzel Washington.
That's the star of it. That's not the name of the angel, though.
Oh, I thought he was the angel.
But the answer is Azazel.
Azazel. Who directed the classic 1974 mystery thriller Chinatown, starring Jack Nicholson and Faye Dunaway?
Oh, sweet Jesus. I have no idea.
Do you want to take a guess?
No, because I'll never think of anything. I have no idea.
The answer is Roman Polanski.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
I found that very interesting when I read that because I love the movie and I, for some reason, just never pinned him to it. So I was like, I want to put that as my question.
He gets the easy. This one's easy. Anthony, who stars in the 2011 remake of The Mechanic? Time starts now.
Oh, the action movie? Jason Statham?
Correct, it is Jason Statham. Oh.
All right, you ready for question number 4?
No.
Who starred as Nicole Horner, the mistress, in 1996's Diabolique, the remake?
Not a clue. Not a clue.
Sharon Stone. For a good thriller, I thought you would have loved that.
Oh no! I now know what that film is. Ah, son of a bitch.
You see, you should have went for your hint.
No, I didn't want to lose it. No, here's why I don't know the title to that film, or at least why I don't know it until I see it. And that's because my brother used to have that on VHS, and for whatever reason, the name on the tape was Sliver. So I always just thought that film was Sliver. So when I would go to look it up, I'm like, why can I not find this film anywhere? And then I would go, I'm like, that's not the name of the film my brother had on the tape. So in my head, it's still always Sliver, and I never remember its real title.
Damn him.
My brother.
It's an awesome movie. I haven't seen it in a while to see if it holds up, but it was kind of a trip. It had a lot of layers to it.
Yeah, I'd say it has multiple twists
Yeah.
in that film.
Yeah.
Just like you're like, oh yeah.
I'd like to see the original someday. I've never seen the original.
Oh, I didn't know it was a remake.
Yeah.
Why am I not surprised everything's a bloody remake these days? Anthony, in The Long Kiss Goodnight, what does Charlie use to sneak kerosene into the freezer she and her daughter get locked in? Time starts now.
Oh God. What does she use into the fridge? Sandwich baggies?
No.
I've only seen that movie once.
It's a good movie, and you can count it as a Christmas movie because it does take place around Christmas time.
Oh, I'm always looking for an excuse to count something as a Christmas movie.
There you go. Now you got one. The answer is her daughter's doll.
Final question for you in the category of thriller.
Let me get one.
Glenn Close and Michael Douglas starred in Fatal Attraction, which came out in what year?
Oh shit. Oh god. I'm just gonna randomly pick 1984.
Oh, 1987.
Son of a bitch! I knew it was the 80s at least. Okay, your last question for round 2. What was John Doe's sin in the 1995 film Seven? Time starts now.
Was he gluttony?
No.
Oh.
He was envy. Oh, please, dear God, please. I will never live with the shame. If I lose, I'm not airing this episode.
We're gonna keep reshooting it.
Exactly. Okay, category for round 3 is soundtracks. Oh, the pressure.
Terrible category for me.
I'm scared. I'm quite scared. I did have my brother quiz me, but I doubt I'm gonna get any of the questions that he asked me. Okay, I'm ready.
Question number 1 in the category of soundtracks. Can't Stop the Feeling from Justin Timberlake can be heard in which animated film?
Trolls.
Yes, you are correct.
Yes. Do you have any idea how many times my nieces wanted to listen to that song? The song Mrs. Robinson appears in what 1967 movie? Time starts now.
Swiss Valley Robinson?
No.
Is that even a movie?
I have no idea.
Is that like Hot Cocoa? Or something? For some reason.
The answer is The Graduate.
Ah, not even close.
And here's to you, Mrs. Robinson.
All right. Godzilla was remade in 1998 with Puff Daddy performing a song on the soundtrack that won the MTV Video Music Award for Best Video from a Film. What was the name of the song?
What? Oh shit, I have no clue.
It was played so many times over and over and over.
Oh my god, I have no idea, and I'll be really upset if it turns out I do know it. I just didn't know it was for that movie, but I do not know.
Come With Me.
No, I feel better knowing I do not know that. No. Anthony, what is the theme song to 1996's Space Jam? Time starts now.
Oh my god. Oh. I Believe I Can Fly.
That is correct. By a certain artist who is in the media these days for not good reasons.
The next question. What group performed the song I'm Not Afraid in the recent Ghostbusters remake?
Oh, Fall Out Boy.
That is correct.
Yes! I have that song. I have the soundtrack. Gangsta's Paradise was the theme song to 1995's Dangerous Minds. Who performs the song? Time starts now.
Coolio.
You are correct. It is Coolio.
The Superfly soundtrack album was a companion to the 1972 film performed by what iconic R&B singer?
Oh, shit. There are so many iconic R&B singers.
In the 70s, early 70s.
Oh, shit. Who was big in the 70s? What R&B?
One more second. Any guess? Time's up now.
No idea. I've run out of names.
Curtis Mayfield.
I would never have guessed that. Anthony, in 1991, the song Everything I Do It For You by Bryan Adams was used as a theme to what film? Time starts now.
Oh my god.
I love this song.
I do it for... was it... I think it's the wrong year. City of Angels with Nicolas Cage and Meg Ryan?
No, we are looking for Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves. That name.
Frickin' Kevin Costner. All right. Final question in soundtracks. Hustle and Flow won Best Achievement in Music Written for Motion Pictures Original Song. Which group performed the Oscar-winning song?
I haven't the foggiest.
It would be 3-6 Mafia,
Oh.
the first rap group ever to win an Oscar.
Shit. No. Those are some hard ones. Oh, God. I hate you. Last question for all rounds. Anthony, who recorded the Disney song Colors of the Wind? Time starts now.
Oh. I'm going to go with Reba McEntire.
Incorrect. The answer is Vanessa Williams.
Oh, does that mean I'm a movie oracle now? Do I get to join the ranks with you?
Yes, it does.
The weather is great up here. I was so nervous about my questions.
I was nervous about answering them.
It's kind of like
That was
Mortal
tough.
Kombat when you have to work your way up to the championship at the end, and then you get to sit up at the top with the pinnacle. Feels good.
That was nerve-wracking. It sucks that you pretty much gave me questions for like any film that I haven't seen. I was just like, why couldn't it have just been films I actually watch and know everything about? No. Well, thank you for kicking my butt in this very special episode. I don't know how I'm ever going to live with the shame. Hopefully the next time I go up against somebody, I can thrash them to make up for my devastating loss.
Next time you do, I'll read the questions. Now that I'm up on the wall of Movie Oracle, if you need anybody to come read questions, I'm your man.
Anthony is officially in the Hall of Fame. We have a Hall of Fame. It's currently really small. It's more like a small corridor, and maybe there's like a table in the foyer. But we'll eventually knock down some walls and expand it. But just gotta give it time.
It's a little shelf of fame.
Yeah, exactly.
I've had a great time though. It's been fun over all these episodes, meeting new people, talking about movies. It's been a blast. Thank you for having me on all the time.
Thank you.
It's been fun.
So much for being a part of this and sticking it out as long as you have, and now putting in a little bit of the work on the other side. I really appreciate it. And you now get to take a nice break.
I'm going to do what champions do. I'm going to retire a little bit. I'm going to watch from the wings and see if anybody works their way up the ranks and see if I need to pull out the old thinking cap again and do some more movie trivia.
But he'll be around the next time
I'll always be ready.
Somebody comes to take his place.
Yeah. If someone's really gunning for me, and if they're really talking and they really feel like they want to do it, then hey, we might be able to work up some special match or something. I'm always down. Your people can get in touch with my people, and we'll make it happen.
I love it. I look forward to seeing how things turn out in the future. And again, thank you, and I will see you next time.
Do you want your charm questions real quick?
I do want my child questions.
All right,
I love
let's
my
see.
child questions.
Let's get some redemption here.
Can I add
think
it to
these
my
are
score?
tough questions. Well, maybe if we add my Goonies, we'll see. But only after we do the round.
Okay.
No, I'm just kidding. All right. Which baseball team did neighbor Dan Gordon play for?
Seattle Mariners.
Oh, you're good. What was the surname of the witch who began the lineage of the Charmed Ones?
Warren.
Yes. Who was the head of the magic school?
Gideon.
Why do I read these like I can't read? It's like I understand the words, but when you put them all together, it's like they don't really make sense to me. So
Anthony's dyslexic.
Who played Paige's charge Billy Jenkins?
Ugh, Kaylee Cuoco.
What job does Cole Turner hold before the sisters discover he is Balthazar? Balthazar.
He's an assistant district attorney.
Yeah, you killed that. Well done.
Thank you! I know my charm! Thank you! Thank you! Thank you!
That's all.
Do you want your Goonies questions just for the hell of
Yeah, let's see what's up.
it? Okay, let's see what's
Since you wrote them.
I actually didn't fact check any of these, so let's just hope they're right. Who says I don't want to go on any more of your crazy Goonie adventures? Damn.
That would have been Chunk.
Correct. Goddamn Australian birds, shut up. How many steps does the map say to take to get to the treasure?
100 steps.
Correct. Finish the quote by Mama Fratelli. Follow those size... what?
5s.
Correct. What nationality were the king and his armada that were pursuing One-Eyed Willie? Clue is in the question.
What nationality? They were the...
The clue is in the question.
Repeat the question?
What nationality were the king and his armada that were pursuing One-Eyed Willie?
Persians?
Oh, Spanish.
Oh, duh.
Spanish armada? Spanish. What year is on the doubloon?
1869?
You're just plucking that out of thin air. 1632.
1632. Sounds like Chunk's score on pole position. I remember the line now.
That was good. That was good.
Yeah.
Man knows.
I love myself some Goonie stuff.
You love some Goonies.
Not 5 for 5, but I like to say I did all right.
Yeah, I lost. I can't believe I lost. I'm completely devastated. I can't believe that he picked, like, majority of questions Anthony picked were about movies I haven't seen. Why did he have to pick... How did he manage to pick all those ones? Why couldn't he have picked the ones I'm actually familiar with? Devastating. Utterly, utterly devastating. Not to mention, the guy's got 14 years on me. That's an extra 14 years of watching movies. If I had that extra time on him, I probably would have won too. But anyway, I thank Anthony so much for being a part of this and being a part of this journey. He's taking a break from defeating the women of the film community, myself included, but he will be waiting in the wings for somebody else who rakes up as many wins to go up against him, so it should be quite interesting. We have our first Hall of Fame. I didn't think we'd be doing that, but we have a Hall of Fame. Take that, RuPaul. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to comment down below, like, and subscribe to this channel if you want to see future episodes of Are You a Movie Oracle? So until next time.